All right, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be giving you a brief rundown of an incident that occurred the morning of December 10th, 2016 in the parking lot of the IHOP at the intersection of Woodridge Drive and 610. On December 10th, Jaime Hernandez and a friend was at a group of friends' house just hanging out like a normal kids. Around midnight, they decided to leave the location and go to cash their checks from their jobs. They went to the PLS cash checking location off the Gulf Freeway and cashed their checks. After they left the check cashing location, they decided they were hungry and wanted to get something to eat, so they went to the IHOP right down on 610 in Woodridge. En route to the IHOP, they noticed they were being followed by what appeared to be a silver four-door vehicle. We've been able to determine it was possibly a Malibu or a Dodge Avenger type body style. As Jaime and his friend got to the IHOP, they reversed into a spot, and this silver vehicle drove right past them, drove past the driver's side door, and came to a complete stop. That's when two males exited the vehicle. One male exited out of the rear passenger vehicle, or rear passenger side. The other male exited out of the rear driver's side. The rear passenger approached the passenger door. The rear driver goes to the driver's side door and brandishes a pistol. He opens the car door and says, and I quote, "We followed you from the PLS check cashing place. We know you have money. Don't be strict about it. Just give us everything you have." At that time, Jaime, doing what any normal person would do, decides to get out of there and avoid any confrontation, so he tries to drive away. As he's driving away, the suspect on the driver's side of the vehicle fires 3 shots into the car. One happens to strike Jaime, killing him instantly. The vehicle that Jaime was driving crashed into a rock on the corner of the IHOP parking lot in Winkler Drive. The two males who were branding as the IHOP killers got into their vehicle, drove off immediately. Didn't check to see if anybody was okay, didn't approach the vehicle. Just as soon as the car crashed, ran straight back to their vehicle and drove away. The reason we want the public's help in this is because these guys took the time to stalk 2 innocent victims, 2 high schoolers, from a check cashing place who all they wanted to do was cash their check and go grab a bite to eat with friends. They stalked them from the check cashing place all the way down to the IHOP, where they attempted to rob him and murdered Jaime in cold blood. If anybody has any information regarding this case, we're urging you to please call Homicide Division at 713-308-3600, or you can call Crime Stoppers and provide an anonymous tip at 713-222-TIPS. Just some background on Jaime. He was, as I've said before, just an innocent kid. He was an avid skateboarder, very loved by friends and family. Did absolutely nothing wrong that day except be in the wrong place at the wrong time and have these 2 cold-blooded individuals kill these 2 innocent kids. Now at this time, I'm going to bring some of the family members forward. They're going to speak a little bit about Jaime, and I'm going to introduce who's going to speak. In español? Okay, they're going to speak in Spanish, but we will translate for you.
Me gustaba ver cómo jugaba su skateboard, se iba al parque, me hablaba Derry, me llevas al parque antes de que manejara él, me llevas al parque, voy a patinar, voy a esquiar con mis amigos. Y a él, cuando ya se quería ir para la casa, él me hablaba que fuera por él. Ya terminé, me puedes venir por mí, pero llevar a mis amigos también a su casa, porque ellos no manejaban todavía. Y yo iba y lo dejaba, y lo llevaba al parque y lo traía. Cuando yo podía, como a veces trabajaba, o a veces alguien más lo llevaba a patinar. Y eso es todo. Todos los viajes que salíamos juntos, tenemos muchos recuerdos de él, bonitos. Y desde que estaba chiquito, sus travesuras que hacía. Y hasta ahorita, todavía ese rato, antes de que lo mataran, todavía nos hizo reír. Y esa fue la última vez que lo vimos.
Sí, mi bebé era un niño muy bueno conmigo. Nunca lo miré triste, eso me da tranquilidad porque él siempre era feliz, siempre. Todos los días, no había ni un día que él me trataba de hacerme reír, y todos los días me hacía reír, todos los días él. Y pues por favor, cuando enseñen el video al público, por favor, si alguien reconoce a estas personas, por favor, que llamen para que atrapen a estas personas criminales que me quitaron a mi bebé. Él era mi bebé. Les pido, por favor, que nos ayuden para que no le vuelvan a hacer esto a otras personas.
O que les quiten el dinero, pero los dejen libres a ellos, que no les hagan nada.
Que no vuelvan a hacer lo mismo a otras familias, porque esto es muy doloroso. No se lo deseo a nadie. Es por el momento.
Well, the last time I seen him, like I said, it was 3 weeks ago. I went by my sister's house. He was coming out the house and see me. He smiled. He said, "Hey, Tío." We called him Flaco. I said, "Hey, Flaco, where you going?" He said, "I'm going to work, Tío." He came over, smiling. He gave me a hug. I was still in the truck. He says, "I'm leaving, Tío. I'm going to work." I told him, "Okay, you be careful." He said, "Okay, I will." That was the last time I seen him. But yeah, we got a lot of memories that we remember. I remember when he was a kid. I used to dance him around. I used to get home sometimes from work, take off my boots. I know they remember. He used to go down to my boots. He used to smell them, go down. He would go down. He was little. He was maybe 2, 3 years old. He would little go down and smell them and go, Tío, with a big smile he had. He had a big smile. His mom used to tell him, "Flaco, don't do that." He'll still do it again to make her bad. And me and him would be smiling, laughing. There's another time where his sister was asleep. She was little. She was going to middle school. We were laying down on the floor. It was already like around 10. Her mom went over there. She was watching TV. She went over there. The mom told her, "Turn off the TV. You got to go to sleep already." She turned it off. And then we seen through the door where she turned it on. And he was laying down with me on the floor. And I told him, watch this. And I stomped on the floor. Since the floor is wood, it sounded like if she was walking. And she turned off the TV off. And we started laughing because we thought it was funny because we tricked her. And he was laughing and laughing and laughing. And then she turned on the TV back on. And we did the same thing. And she turned off the TV. And that was funny to us because we were tricking her. So we got a lot of memories that we are going to remember about him. A lot of memories that's going to stay in our heart. We'll be laughing about it, but them guys that came over and took his life away, they should not even done that. They should have thought about what if they have kids, families, brothers, uncles. What if someone goes over there and do the same thing to their mom? What would they think? How would they feel? Would they feel happy? No. Are they proud of what they did? Maybe. Maybe they think they're tough because they did that. But that's not the reason to come over and just take someone's life like this. It hurts. And it hurts our family, our friends, our kids, his friends. Sunday morning when I got up, I called the house to check on my sister. She was telling me about the stuff that he ordered online. And they got there at home. They saying that it was for him. They were in pain because he's not no longer with them. My eyes started tearing. My little girl's only 1 year old. She seen me in pain. She lays on my chest. And she just goes like that. Dad, like she knows that I'm hurting. And she's trying to calm me down. And I grabbed her. I said, no, mija, don't worry, Daddy's okay. And she kept doing that. But kids know when their parents are in pain. That's all I got to say.
I know my brother really, really loved his friends. Sometimes, not to be mean, I felt like he loved them more than me, his sister. They would come home so late. I would be so tired from work, have to wake up so early. I would yell at them, go to my mom's room so she can go tell them something because they won't listen to me. It's like, turn off the TV, turn off that game, turn off that phone. I'm trying to go to sleep. And so he started sleeping over at his friend's house or doing who knows what sort of shenanigans. So I would lay on the big bed that we have all alone. I was just like, you would think I could be in the middle, roll myself around, have so much room, even though I would know that he wasn't going to come home because he was going to stay with his friends and go to school and go to work after that and then come home maybe later. But I was never in the middle of the bed. Even though I knew he wasn't going to come home, I was always somehow leaving some space for him if he did come home. And like I said, even if I knew that he didn't come home, I would just lay there and it would be such a surprise. Like I would feel his back against mine. Just wake up and like, oh, he's there. He came home. Who knows what time, but it was a good feeling to know that he came back from who knows where. But he loved everyone. He loved my family. I know he truly loved me, and he loved his friends, and you know, he would do anything for his friends. And I thought that his friends were a bad influence on him, but it was never them. It was never his friends. They all loved him because he was such a good boy. He was a good supporter. I feel like he was a role model to his friends. But he was amazing too. He was always smiling. Never a single sad face I've seen of him, just smiling and laughing and making us laugh. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Anybody have any questions for any of the family or for Officer Elton?
I wanted to talk to him. The moment I found, I didn't even believe it happened. I thought, like, when my mom told me my brother got in an accident, I thought he, like, got in a car wreck or something, like, nothing, like I didn't expect somebody to kill him, like purposefully. I thought it was an accident, but knowing it kind of made me angry afterwards. But like, I don't want to feel angry anymore, man. Like, my brother will not want me to feel this way, because if knowing him, he never felt anger himself. That's why he was a beautiful young man. He was always happy. All of his friends remember him because he smiles, and I'm glad they remember him because of that. He was no criminal. He was a beautiful man. But like, I only want to experience happiness after this. Like, hatred never replaces pain. it only makes people hideous, and I don't want to feel hatred, man. Because I know my brother will not like it. He was a beautiful young man. And I wanted to see him graduate from high school. Look at him.
As you can see from the pictures we have up front, this is a composite sketch of the shooter. He's a black male, approximately in his early 20s, about 5'7". No facial hair. From what we understand, no tattoos that we can decipher on his face or on his neck. Very short, very short hair. At this time, we're going to take any questions if anybody has any.
How many suspects was it in total?
There was at least 3 in the vehicle that we know of. There was a driver that never exited the vehicle, and then the 2 males that got out of the backside.
And then we have this composite sketch of the shooter.
Of the shooter, yes.
Does everybody have the vehicle, the picture of the vehicle?
Do we have a license plate for that?
No.
We do not have a license plate, no. We just know that it is a 4-door silver vehicle. It's the body style either of a Chevy Malibu or a Dodge Avenger, possibly late 2010s.
Since the day of the shooting, have you guys received any calls from viewers with possible information?
We have possible information from Harris County Precinct 6 on a couple incidents they've run into that they've heard of individuals. We were currently looking into those leads. As of right now, we're still investigating, and we don't have any positive information or definitive information yet.
Have these suspects been involved in any other crimes prior to this one?
We're not sure. We haven't positively identified them, so we don't know what they've been involved in before.
What about the surveillance video? Was any help with that?
The surveillance video did give us a good description of the vehicle to look for. We do have a vague description of the accomplice, the other male who exited the back passenger side. We're not going to release that information right now because we're still trying to clarify some details on that. We're still looking for more surveillance video in that area that possibly shows them driving up from a different angle.
Is there a reward for information?
Right now, the reward, if you call Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS, as I've said before, it's completely anonymous. They won't ask for your name, your telephone number. If that information leads to the arrest of the individuals involved in this, there is up to a $5,000 reward, but that could be increased.
Would it be possible to just ask something to Ms. Hernandez?
Sure.
Señora Hernandez,
Sure.
¿quiere hablar
Ms.
un poco
Hernandez?
más? Si puede, señora, si no, la entiendo.
Nope. Would you like to answer a question?
Oh, ¿me quiere hacer unas preguntas?
Sí, señora
¿Quieres
Hernandez,
hablar?
más como,
Ajá.
como madre, señora.
Ajá.
Sé que Jaime era el más pequeñito de...
Sí, mi bebé.
Siempre va a ser los bebés, ¿verdad? ¿Cuántos años tenía su hijo? ¿20 o
19 años.
19 años.
Sí.
¿Qué es lo que quería hacer Jaime en la vida, señora?
Famoso.
Pues mi niño quería trabajar y como su tío, como mi hermano es electricista y él quería trabajar de electricista para ganar su dinero y él siempre anhelaba tener un carro, siempre me andaba, mami, ¿cuándo me vas a ayudar a comprarme mi
La 350Z.
350, ¿cómo?
350Z.
350, sí. Ajá. Y él quería siempre, eso era su anhelo de él, que tener un carro. Siempre los carros le encantaban a él. Todos los videos que miraba también eran de carros y de los patinetas. Eso era la patineta le encantaba, la patineta, él siempre andaba patinando. Los días que él no trabajaba, lo que hacía él era patinar. Eso es lo que hacía.
¿Ese día le habló usted, señora? ¿Le dijo cuál fue la última llamada o la última conversación que tuvo con usted?
Sí, ese día él llegó del trabajo y lo miré y pues él fue que iba a ir a cambiar pues yo no sabía que iba a ir a recoger a su amiguito. Me dijo que iba a recogerlo y yo le llamé, le dije, papito, ¿dónde estás? Me dice, voy a ir a comer al IHOP. Y le dije, me llamas cuando salgas de allí, porque yo siempre le estaba llamando y le dije, siempre cuando iba a comer o a cualquier lugar, siempre decía, llámame cuando te vengas de allá, siempre. Y yo sí escuché su voz la última vez porque le llamé, me contestó, sí. Y fue la última vez que escuché su vocecita, ya nomás a unos cuantos minutos me llamaron y me dieron esta terrible tragedia, que no se lo deseo a nadie, que es muy doloroso. Y él, que era mi niño, mi bebé, siempre le llamaba bebé delante de sus amigos, no le daba pena porque siempre yo y mi esposo, bebé, bebé.
En esa conversación por teléfono, ¿qué le dijo, señora? ¿Qué fue el último tiro que le dijo?
Sí, lo que le dije yo, pues que le dije, papito, ¿dónde estás? Y me dijo, no, pues vamos a, le dije, que me dijo, voy a ir a comer al IHOP. Le dije, sí, pero no vayas a llegar esta noche porque como él se estaba quedando con mi hermana, le dije, no vayas a llegar esta noche. Y me dijo, sí, que él me iba a llamar, ¿verdad? Después, le dije, para que yo le avise a mi hermana que ya vas para allá.
Ya para finalizar, señora, ¿cuál sería su mensaje a Jaime, ahora que ya lo tiene en el cielo y
Sí,
pues, que vamos a estar cuidando de los de allá arriba?
sí, él sabe, pues que como él sabe el amor que le tengo a él, que lo amo. Yo sé que está en el cielo él.
Any other questions? ¿Su nombre, señora, cuál es?
Hilda Hernández.
Hilda Hernández. ¿Y señor Hernández, cuál es su nombre?
Jaime Hernández.
Jaime Hernández. ¿Él era Jaime Hernández Jr. entonces?
Sí.
Sí, sí, mi junior.
Anything else, folks?
We do have surveillance video. However, we are having technical difficulties with our software and getting it released. But as soon as we work out the bugs with those, we will release it to everybody.
Is there any
way we can get it here?
We don't have it right now. I can email if you want after the press conference. I can get email addresses from everybody or anything, and we can once everything gets worked out, because it plays on some computers, but it won't play on others, and we're trying to work out the software issues between that right now. But as soon as we have it, we'll release everything.
Is there any way that maybe you guys can take it with a video or with a cell phone and maybe pass it on to
Get on
everyone?
cell phone.
We could do that. If we have time after this, yeah, we can load up that computer. I have the flash drive with me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay? You're welcome. Thank you for coming.